Guten Tag guys, and welcome back to the next training vlog. Today we have upper body and snatch stuff, and we also start with the upper body work first. Here are barbell seated overhead presses combined with ring pull-ups. Both of these exercises I've never really done before, so the seated barbell overhead press especially feels kind of weird, and I'm a bit weaker than with the standing version, which is not typical. And yeah, never really done ring pull-ups before either, but they feel very good, especially on the joints. The only thing that I don't really like is that the rings are lower than the bar, so I can't have my feet or my knees straight in the bottom position, but it's generally not that big a problem. Also, my setup here on the dumbbell, on the barbell seated press wasn't really optimal, so taking the bar out of the rack was a bit weird. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about today. Last time we already talked about privacy and censorship, and today I want to talk about copyright and stealing content. Now, on the one hand, especially on YouTube with the copyright claims and the strikes, it seems to be that a lot of creators are very worried about people striking or getting them striked for copyright claims that are not valid, and it definitely is a big problem. But one thing I see even more than that, maybe not so much on YouTube, but very much with shorter form content, so could be YouTube Shorts too, but mainly on Instagram, and I would guess on TikTok too, although I don't use that, is people stealing content. And oftentimes people just have like, I don't know, 3 seconds of them with a title or so where they just smile into the camera or whatever, and then it's just a video from another person and they just post it as their video, and I think it's absolutely disgusting. One thing I can clearly remember is it was basically a part from Bro Science Live's video where he basically says that how to tell if somebody is on steroids is if they're bigger than you, and another dude posted it, had just his filming his face for like 3 seconds or something like that, and then there was the Bro Science Live video, and what the fuck? How is that okay? It's absolutely not okay. All the creativity, all the fun, all the joke, all the good content is from another person. Just because you have a 5-second clip of you training or you staring into the camera before does absolutely not make it your content. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that and a bit more in general on what is okay in terms of copyright. Because especially with the short form content, it's also happened that copyrighted music now is in every reel, and I feel like at this point most of the music industry has just accepted it and maybe even seen that it's not that bad. I think on longer form videos it's still problematic, but kind of funny that on YouTube you might not get monetized if you use copyrighted music or the newest charts or whatever, but on the other hand, if you use it for a reel, it might get you boosted even. I've heard that somewhere. I'm not sure if it really helps to use new music on reels. I've heard some people say it does, others it doesn't. I'm not sure, but it's definitely kind of weird. Now let's talk a bit about the training. Last real snatch session was the one where I missed 85 and 85 3 times and stuff 80 and 78 also a few times. So this day I decided to first up don't start with the snatches and also do a lot of snatch warm-ups. Here you see me doing a power snatch, then a no foot snatch, and then a full snatch. I think up to 60 kilos, and then I change over to just snatches. Now back to the copyright claim. Definitely if you are a company and you sell stuff, copyright is a big thing, but in content creation and YouTube and Instagram, and especially the smaller the creators get, it really doesn't seem to be on anybody's mind really. Everybody's just copying stuff from other people, and I don't know, I think it's very weird. And from the start of the channel I really try to have everything not be a problem for copyright at all. So I don't know, some of you might remember in my first few videos I had a lot of like pop-up things where text would be, and there was some small icons, and I and my girlfriend drew all of them ourselves. I think I did. I made them and she just helped me with the animations. I'm not quite sure anymore. But I basically made icons myself because I didn't want it to be a problem for copyright. And I also made sounds myself because I didn't want it to be a problem for copyright. And when I have music, I either use the problematic stuff from YouTube or music from my sister's boyfriend, because I don't want it to be a problem with copyright. And it's just weird to think that people with millions of subscribers just steal other people's content and just use copyrighted music without it being a problem. Yeah, kind of weird. Here you saw me snatching 80, which made me really happy because I failed 82 times just a few days ago. Then I missed 83, and now I'm taking 83 again. And as you can see, I make it, which makes me really fucking happy. And here is a celebration or whatever. That's all for today, guys. I hope you don't steal anybody's content and you have a great day. As always, you're very welcome to leave some criticism in the comments below. This was Fed. Thanks for watching.